Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 2. I am in the building. Let's see who's here with me. Okay, it seems like we're live. We're live right now, so that's a good thing. So what's up, everybody? It is your boy Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. You are on my YouTube right now, and this is the first live stream that I'm doing for the new year of 2021. So I want to start off by saying rest in peace to everybody that we lost in 2020. If you lost a loved one, family member, friend, somebody you just know, or, rest in peace to them. And I also want to congratulate everybody who made it. And it's just weird that we have to congratulate each other for living, but I'm glad that y'all are here with me. I'm glad that you're healthy. Hopefully you're happy. And, we got another 364 days to go till we, drop that ball and count down again. So what I wanted to do today is I don't really do New Year's resolutions like that, but sometimes you have to have some type of outline of where you want to go in life, or what you're trying to do. So today I decided to make a little outline of the top 3 empowering New Year's resolutions that you should try for 2021. Now, they're all connected. They're not like something different. You know what I'm saying? They're all connected. They're all intertwined, but it's 3 of them. So without further ado, I'm not going to wait for a bunch of people to get in here. I'm just going to go and they could watch it on a playback. So number 3, I want to start with set some goals. So what is it that you're trying to do? What is it you're trying to do? Remember, you have 4 seasons. 4 seasons. You have fall, winter, spring, summer. You have 4 seasons. Now, some of the goals that you might be shooting for might not be a seasonal goal. So don't go crazy, but at least set some goals. Take a piece of paper, write down what you're trying to do, what you're attempting to do, and what you want to do. And as you do these goals, check the goal off. So, for example, you might say, I need to change my license. I want a CDL. You write it down. This is what I need to do this year. This is some of the things that I need to do in this year. So you write them down. Me, I'm not a big person that write things down because I have a different type of memory, but some people need to write things down. And I think if you need to write things down, if you need to write a journal, or you need to do a note inside of your phone or whatever, don't be afraid to do that. And as you accomplish your goals, you just check them off, but you have to set goals in order to accomplish them. So you can't just be, a lot of times I think a lot of us just be shooting off the hip and we say, well, I did this year, this year, and that's cool, but that might not have been something that you planned on doing. Sometimes you could go off course and do other things, but at least set your goals. What are you trying to do this year different that you did last year and the year before that, and to set you up for the years to come? So if you know it's things that you need to do, set the goals. Set the goals. Don't do nothing that's, outrageous. Take little baby steps. Remember, you have 4 seasons. You have 4 seasons. You might have a goal that you want to look a certain way by the summertime, or you might want to, so you have 3 seasons, and then here goes the summer, so you have to get to it. So I say that to everybody, set goals. New Year's resolutions is goals. So you set your goals. That's the first thing you should do. And like I said, write them down. Don't be afraid to write them down. Don't be afraid to get you a big, if you got to get you a big whiteboard, and write them down on the whiteboard, or if you want to keep them to yourself, put them in your phone. And as you knock them down, I did this. It's almost like a bucket list. So set the goals for yourself. And as you achieve your goals, you do what you do. So that's very important. So I would start with that. Number 3, set your goals. Number 2, stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. Procrastination is the killer of all dreams. Now, as many things that you can do, as many things that you want to do, but you don't do because you're procrastinating. What is procrastination? Bullshitting. Stop BSing. If you know you need to do something and you gotta do something, stop saying, well, starting Monday, starting fresh, and then we start making up these imaginary dates of my starting on my birthday, or I'm dropping this album on my birthday. Listen, nobody cares but you. Nobody cares but you about these dates. These dates mean something to you, and then now you're trying to push off these important dates to other people, but what you're really doing is you're procrastinating. So if you want to do something, if you want to drop an album, today is January 1st of 2021. If you want to drop your album and your birthday's in June, look how much time you missed. Look how many months went by. June is the 6th month. So you're already half the year in to drop your album. If your album is ready to go, don't wait till June. Nobody cares about your birthday. If you want to lose weight, listen, start in the gym. Start eating a certain way. Stop saying, oh, starting Friday, I'm going to do this. And then you want to go public with everything. Reason why I don't go public with too many things that I want to do is because you have people that try to deter you from doing it. So when I first started on my health and fitness journey, people started saying to me, don't lose too much weight, or you too small, or you losing too much weight. And then it could get discouraging, distracting. And that's not what you need sometimes when you're locked in and you have a focus, so I say stop procrastinating. You are doing yourself a disservice. So if number 3 is set your goals, then you have to start your goals. Reason why you don't get anything accomplished, because you be procrastinating. You are easily distracted. You listen to people, like so many people say, they said. You ever talk to somebody about something, giving them some advice, and they be like, well, they were saying, or they said. And I always say, who is they? Who are these people that we should be listening to? Is it a group of people that is it some type of council that knows all? So when you're trying to do something, or when you're going to do something, they said you shouldn't do this, or they said you should do that, especially when it comes to health and fitness, especially when it comes to how you promote and market yourself. They said, and I'm like, yo, who is they? Even on Clubhouse right now, if you go on Clubhouse, it is rooms of experts. And I don't know none of them from anywhere. And they be like, how to get your YouTube big. How to market and promote your YouTube and make your YouTube big. And then I'll go investigate, and then I'll look and I'll be like, this person has 2,000 subscribers. What do they know about getting a big YouTube? You ever be on Instagram and they hit you up and they say to get your blue check now, DM, and you look and you be like, well, you don't even have a blue check. How you going to give me one? So again, stop procrastinating. Stop putting the diet off. Stop putting the schooling off. Stop putting the education off. Stop anything that you want to do, that you set the goal. Stop putting it off. Stop saying what you gonna do. Start now. At least, it take a step in the right direction to at least go the direction. But if you going backwards, how you gonna go forwards? And then if you're standing still, it's still no progress. So slow progress is better than no progress. So anything that I say that I'm going to do and I need to do, I start as soon as I think it. I start doing it. I plot, plan, and execute. I'm on my way. Like, yo, you know what? I got to start now. Because sometimes if you don't start, you're never going to do it. So procrastination only hurts you. It don't hurt anyone else. So yeah, that's number 2. So I only have 3 of these. So this is not going to be all night thing. This is going to be very, very short and sweet. This is for the new year. The number one empowering New Year's resolution that you should try in 2021 is self-improvement. Now look how they tie all in. I tied them all in. Number 3, set your goals. Number 2, stop procrastinating. And number 1 is self-improvement. Now, what is self-improvement? Well, what do you want for yourself? You got your goals. You're not BSing. Now, this is how you improve yourself. Because once you set the goal, you're on the right track. Once you stop procrastinating, you on your way. That's on the way to self-improvement. You in the driver's seat now. So what is self-improvement? Self-improvement is the things that you want for you. Not what other people want for you. Not what you want from other people. You know, many of us, and it's not just me, it's universal because we live in a time of people being very, very, very ungrateful. It is so many ungrateful people. So whenever you feel like you did your best and you did things for people, rarely do people say thank you. Rarely do people show you appreciation. Rarely do people even care. Some people will even say, oh, I didn't ask you to do that, or I didn't tell you to do that. So whatever. And not even that you're throwing it in their face, but they just really show that they have no appreciation for your kind gestures or your deeds. So what you need to do, take a step back from everybody else. If you're a husband, you might have to take a step back from your wife. If you're a wife, you might have to take a step back from your husband. If you're a husband and wife and your parents, you might have to take a step back from your children, because you have to improve yourself. If your foundation is shaky, if your personal foundation is shaky, think of a building. If the foundation is not laid right, and if the foundation is not sturdy, nothing can build. Everything's going to come tumbling down. So self-improvement is getting your foundation right. What is your foundation? This is you. This is how you think. This is how you react. This is the way you walk, the way you talk. Everything about you is dealing with your self-improvement. You might find yourself, you go off the deep end too fast. How many times did that get you in trouble? You might find yourself, you're a little too passive. How many times did that get you in trouble? But it's all about yourself. It's all about you. Who are you? You know who everybody wants you to be. You know who you are for people. But who are you to you? What do you mean to you? When you wake up and look in the mirror, besides your external appearance, do you look into yourself and say, I like where I am and I like who I am? Can you and do you do that? If so, fine. If not, that's where self-improvement comes in at. And you have to dig in inside of you. I need something to drink. Hold on. Talking for a long time without drinking is kind of crazy. Hold on 1 second. So yeah, that's very, very important. Taking care of yourself. Getting in the best health mentally, spiritually, and physically. Getting in the best health. That has to do with you. That has to go with might have been your goals. Then you stop BSing. Now you're there. Now you're on your way. You might know you need to further your education, to get a better promotion, to get a better job. You might be in a certain business. How are you in the business and you have no knowledge of the business that you want to be in? I don't care if you want to sell t-shirts, if you want to put out an album, if you want to do artwork, if you want to do different things, you need to educate yourself. That has something to do with you. Not other people telling you, not that they said. What do you know? What did you study? What was your trial and error? That's about self-improvement. That's about you. So I tell everybody, take the time out, get to know you, get with you. What are you about? What do you want? And I guarantee you, when you get to that point, you're going to be like, hold on. I'm on to something. I got it. And you have 4 seasons. Don't beat yourself up. You know, a lot of times we are our biggest critic, and then we have people who come throw a little extra criticism on it. So any insecurity that you might already have, some people like to play off your insecurity, and it makes you go deeper into a rut. Don't do that to yourself. Just set your goals, stop procrastinating, and get to it, and it's all going to equal your self-improvement. Because, again, if you're not happy, you can't make anybody else happy. You shouldn't attempt to make anybody else happy if you're not happy. And why is it that you're in the room and everybody else is smiling and you put the smile on everybody else's face, but nobody tried to put a smile on yours? Nobody asked you how you feel. Nobody asked you what you're thinking, how you're going through, but you're going all the way out to make sure everybody's happy. But you're dying on the inside. Don't do that to yourself no more. Worry about you. Take time out. Put yourself first. I don't care if you take one day a week and you like, listen, today is about me. Today is about me. I have to get to know who I am. This is what I'm about. This is what I love. This is where I like to eat. This is where I like to watch. This is where I like to walk. This is where I like to drive. This is what I like to look at. Today is about me, because you can't get lost in everything that's going on, because it's so much to process that you can get lost. So, yo, before I go, worry about yourself. It's not called being selfish. It's not selfish to worry about you. You know why? Because, listen, unfortunately, when you expire, which we all will, that's when everybody try to tell you how much they love you and care about you, when you're not here to even receive it. What's the point of that? And people die from the lack of appreciation. How many times do people tell you, yo, I appreciate you? You know, I deal with this on a high level. So if it wasn't for y'all hitting me up all the time, telling me, yo, thank you for your kind words. Thank you, yo, that was a gem you dropped or whatever, I wouldn't know what I would do, because people just, I get a lot of, dislike. So I have to sift out the dislike and just go straight to the like, because I don't have time to deal with who don't like me. That's your problem. It's not mine. It's not my job to try to make you like me. It's not my job to win people over, and especially if you disagree with something that I'm saying. So that just wipes out everything that I've contributed and everything I've done. People be like, see, I used to fuck with you, but now I don't. Okay. What do you want me to do? I can't be what everybody want me to be. You can't be what everybody wants you to be. You can only be you. And hopefully people accept that. Stop spreading yourself thin, trying to please everybody. You're trying to please everybody so much that you're sad. Stop that. It ain't worth it. Because, again, when you expire and you leave this plane right here, yo, they gonna smash your girl. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna smash your girl, or ladies, they gonna go after your husband or boyfriend or your your baby father, whatever. They gonna try to smash your kids if they're of age. Like, it just is what it is. This is what's going on. And you lived for other people, but you didn't live for you. You know what I'm saying? And you died alone. And you died sad. You shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So again, start thinking about yourself. Don't ever feel like, because of thinking about yourself, that you're selfish. Quick story before I go. I know I say before I go, but I talk for a living, so y'all gotta forgive me. I never wanted to be on camera. It wasn't my thing. I never wanted to be on camera, never wanted to be known. I just wanted to do beats. I just wanted people to know my music. I wanted people to know that, yo, he is a dope producer, but you don't even need to know what he looked like. Just when you hit play, know that Doggie Diamonds put out some fire. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That's how I seen my life going. Even when I started doing the film thing and I started doing Forbes DVD, I didn't want to be on camera. That's why so many interviews of me, the Come Up DVD, I never was on camera. I didn't want to be on camera. It was never about me. I wanted my anonymity. I wanted to be able to walk around. Nobody knows who I am. You know what I'm saying? I wanted that. But then I kept pushing people in the forefront of me. Putting people in the forefront of me. Yo, you the face, you the star. I'm just the background. I'm gonna help you, push you. It's about you. Then one day it hit me. These people wasn't ready. They never wanted it. They only wanted it because it was given to them. But when they had to work for it, they didn't want it. And then it dawned on me, yo, if you take the effort that you put into other people, and do these 3 things that I'm telling y'all to do. Set the goal, stop playing with it, and do self-improvement. See how far you'll get. Now, I did these things, and I'm telling you, in 2015, I set the goal. First of all, yo, bro, you're 300 pounds. You don't want nobody calling you big man, the fat guy and all that. So you got to lose weight, period. I don't know how much you got to lose, but you got to lose something. So that was the goal. Okay, lose the weight. Number 2, stop procrastinating. I said, I got to start now. I got to start now. What is it that I need to do? I have to educate myself. How do I start now? Got the education that I needed to eat a certain way and to exercise a certain way to lose the weight. So I went to step 2. Then step 1 was self-improvement. When I started losing weight, I started thinking different. I wasn't as aggressive. I wasn't as angry. I wasn't as mean. People could tell you I'm not as mean as I used to be, because I used to be very evil. And it wasn't because I was big. It's just because, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But then I started thinking, you can't walk around life angry. You can't walk around life cursing everybody out, telling everybody to go suck their mother. You can't do that. That's not what life is all about. Why are you like that? So I started improving myself. So improving my appearance, I started improving the way I think. I started, the action is on them. The reaction is on you. People gonna do actions, but it's not their action. It's your reaction that makes it all either worth it or harmful. So I did these things that I'm telling you. These are kind of like my keys to being where I'm at today. I started this in 2015, and I started at the top of the year. I started in March. Right after my birthday. I started in March. But this is how I'm sitting in this seat right now, and I have thousands of people watching me every day, because these are the things that I did. So I'm not telling you to do something that I didn't do. But going back to, I had to say to myself, it is your show. You are the hardest worker. You are the dedicated one. You the one who want it. All these people I'm around don't want it. All these dudes I'm around that rap, they don't really want to rap. They just want to rap because I give them free studio time. I give them free beats. But when they had to pay me, and when they had to pay for studio time, they all fell by the wayside. And that's some family members and some friends. And it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I had to say to myself, hold on. No. You the one who want this. So if you want this, then you need to take these steps and you need to do these things to make sure you could achieve those goals. And that's what I did. And that's why I sit in this seat today. That's why, everything is under my brand. And I am the biggest artist on my label. Because if you look at it from the standpoint of a record label, I'm the biggest artist on my label. Why? Because I am my biggest project. I work on my project every day. Project me. I can't work on project somebody else. A lot of people are not focused enough. And I'm going to do another video talking about focus, because before I did the Drink Champs interview, I went into a different zone. And I'm going to tell y'all about that zone and how you go into different zones when you got to knock it out the park. And there's many things in life that we need to knock out the park, and there's many things in life that we need to accomplish and do, and you can't do that unless you have supreme focus. And when I say focus, I mean nothing else matters but that. This is all you see. You don't see nothing else. You don't hear nothing else. You're in a crowded room, and it's quiet. It's quiet. All you see is this goal. And that's how it was for the Drink Champs thing with me. And I'm going to tell y'all the story about having supreme focus. That's why I'm the way I am. That's why you don't see me getting rattled. That's why you don't see me out of character. It's the focus. You can't distract me with BS. What I look like getting distracted by BS? I worked too hard, came too far to just throw it all away or look like a buffoon because I'm losing focus on what my goals is. I stopped procrastinating. And I'm out to improve myself. Can't nobody stop that. So, this is Doggie Diamonds. Those were the top 3 empowering New Year's resolutions that you should try in 2021. I tried them in 2015 and it was work for me. You know what I'm saying? And I got a long way to go. I'm still moving. I'm still shaking, which I'll help. I'm going to get further and further and further. And with me staying focused, I'm going to keep climbing. And y'all could do it too. So with that, I bid y'all good night. Happy New Year's. Thank y'all for all the support. Thanks for everybody who shared, liked, donated, who bought merch. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to my moderators. Thanks to everybody who watch me and comment, who follow me on social media. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm Doggie Diamonds. I'm out of here. Peace. Make sure you click subscribe, youtube.com/Doggie Diamonds TV. Until next time, peace.